What a final. David, have they just shown why they're in the final?
They have. They wowed us last week. They've wowed us again. That was a remarkable arrangement and a remarkable execution. These guys have opened this. They've raised the bar. They've raised the standard. And if the competition is going to be this high, we are in for an amazing 3 performances.
Susie, you're scribbling away.
Yes, I am. Well, I'm trying to put into words what is spinning around in my head. As David says, the very technical demands of the arrangement were matched more than ably by your performance. The tenors, for example, when you're going into the high notes, you really kept that consistency of tone and quality of singing all the way through. The basses, when you were that very difficult, fast rising scale, every note was centred. Throughout, for me, there wasn't a weak spot in it. I thought it was just marvellous. Thank you.
Wonderful. Russell, they've got great support here as well, out there in the crowd. That's got to help, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely helps.
What did you think of the gang?
What's the collective term for genius? Genii. That was genii. You were absolutely amazing.
Judges, thank you very much, and thank you, St George's.
We'd already sung before in the semi-final, so it wasn't a new experience, but the bar was just so much higher. It was just so much more pressure.
The music department at St George's is just a big family, so if we win it'll be like a family wedding.
I hope they've communicated to the audience just how much they want this, just how much they need this now, and how good they are.
Our next choir in the competition are Godolphin from Salisbury. Susie, you can tell that these girls are used to singing together. They're listening to one another, aren't they?
The listening is absolutely fantastic, and it's a very ambitious arrangement you've chosen, and you cope with that extremely well. I wonder if the arrangement, though, gives perhaps not an enormous amount of variety of expression through it, so it's very hard to maintain the energy you need for that text. And what a wonderful technical achievement that last chord was, with all that excellent staggered breathing. Well done.
Russell, how about you?
Oh, I joined in on the last note and ran out of breath. It was a very complex piece. It must have took a huge amount of work. I particularly like the blend between the mezzos and the sopranos. Fantastic.
Last word for you, David.
Just clusters of harmonies all the way through, which, can, I think, sound sometimes like, oh, we need a breath, it needs a little bit of a release. But I didn't feel that because the harmonic balance was constantly changing. And that last, as everybody said about that last note and the swell on the last note, the length of it, the accuracy of it was fantastic.
Thank you very much, judges, and thank you, Godolphin.
It's brilliant to have other professionals giving us such compliments and also suggestions for the future.
We wanted to go out there and do the best we could for each other, for Mrs. Sparkle, for the school, and I think that's what we've done.
If we get there, wow, what an amazing, amazing finale to what's been a fantastic couple of weeks.